Okay, so here's our next one to try. It's the roll cake. I'm not sure what it is. Whoops. But we know right away, set this upside down. Do not eat your glaze. I'll take some of these things off, and I'm going to show them to you. There's the tongs. We're going to need those. All right. These are strawberries. So they give you whole strawberries and strawberry slices. And I really haven't looked at the instructions on this, so I'm not really sure how it's going to be put together, but I will get those out. And those are cute. Oops. And then we've got the roll cake. That's cute. It's going to go up there, and then you've got your glaze, So I'm going to take off some of the tape that I'm sure is holding the lids down. So first we'll do the glaze. Okay, so we got that one off. Let's see. This has this cute little pink. I'm only going to take it off one side, I think. It ripped and tore. I didn't like to tear it, but you know, it's what it is. So we're just going to lift it up a little bit. Like I said, I haven't looked at the instructions yet, so I'm not sure what it is, but it comes with a slice already. So it's sliced. I'm going to assume you're going to put the glaze on here, but let me get the instructions so we can see. Okay. Yes, it says to put it up there, put your glaze on it, and decorate it, and then cure it for 5 to 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and put this back together like you had it, and we'll put some glaze on it. I'm going to stir it off camera. Little stick. I may not need to stir it. Okay. Here's the glaze. Cute. I don't know how it did it, but that's the way I'm going to do it. That's cute. Huh. Like that. Alright. I'm going to put the lid back on the glaze. Because, you know me, I might use it later. Clean off all that resin. Anything that has resin on it, I'm going to clean it up. Now, we're going to see here. Okay, I'm only going to use a few of these. Use this one. Can't help but have my hand in the way. There's just no way around it. I'll put that one there. And let's see. These are not very easy. That one there. And this one, come on, there we go, there. Gotta put it where there's resin or it won't stick. And then since there's 3 of these, if I can get it out of there. These are wonky tongs, y'all. I'm gonna put that one, oops, on top of here on the slice. Now we got some strawberries. These are so big, I don't know why they need all this, but okay. So I'm gonna put 1 strawberry right here. see, we'll move you over there. Put a little resin on that strawberry because we want it to stick. And then we've got a couple of slices. So we're going to put a slice here, and a slice, whoops, slice here. And we want one, oops, there's a lot of oops. This one's going to go right there. Now, cure this. My strawberries falling down over there, so that's why I rushed to get the curing light in here. That's okay. It doesn't have anything to put that slice on, but there you go. Hopefully it didn't cure the resin. There we go, some of the glaze. Let me fix it. There's the cake, but not the slice. Slice I may have to redo because it's not staying on there. So this is why there needs to be an adult there, because these pieces are not as easy to work with. Children shouldn't be doing them. So off camera, I'm going to get a little bit of this glaze, and I want that dribble, so I'm going to put this back up here like this. Stand up. And it's going to take forever, so we're just going to put a little bit like that. Hurry up and put our pieces on. Get our light cure. It's just decorate however you want. They will look cool under black light. And there you go. That's it. That's the jelly roll cake. Okay, now let's see what we're going to make out of this one, which I believe is the little desserts. I'm gonna get some of this off this table because I can't do anything on there. All right, let's get our cups up here. I had directions. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Okay. This is what we have to do. First of all, always take this and turn it upside down first so that that at the bottom can get to the top. You might even have to mix it with a little toothpick or a plastic stick or something. Here's our instructions. So let's get all of our pieces up here. Let's see, we got our whipped cream. It's gonna be interesting. And then our lime slices. And the tongs for those. So you're going to do this in layers. Each one you're going to put a little bit in each one. You're going to cure it in each cup. little bit of this in each cup, cure it, and come back with a little bit more in each cup and cure it. You can put the limes in between each layer if you want to, but I'm going to mix this up and be right back. Okay, so we've cured a little bit in there. We've opened up the whipped topping. We see that they are just little plastic pieces like in the other one. So we're gonna put a little bit more in these. About halfway and cure it again. Now you see the color of the resin starting to come out. So I'm going to, for the last layer, I'm going to turn this bottle upside down and we will be right back. Okay, so that has cured. Put a little more on. Probably fill it up mostly to the top. Ooh, gonna stir that one. It's got a little thread on it. Okay. So you can see the colors a little separated in there. So I'll just give it a little whisk together. Blend it together, and then I'll put it under the lamp to cure. Okay, so now we put our limes on there. So we've got two, so I'm gonna put a couple of limes in there. That. Now these are not, this is hard, so you would have to add more resin to it, which I will do. I will add some clear resin that I have, and cure these in place. Let's see, maybe we want that differently. It's like a whole slice there. Like that, and then we'll UV this on top. Oops, so that's why we're going to UV it on top. Alright, we're going to put that under the lamp and come back. Well, there you go. That's what it looks like. It's very cute, simple, but remember, adults should handle all of the liquids, all of the resin, and expect your cure time to be twice as long as it says. Here it says 5 to 10 minutes. I had them under the lamp for a good 20 minutes. So just make sure they get really cured. If they're still tacky, spray them with a little bit of, I guess it's 98% alcohol, or what is it, 97? Oh, 91. 91. So that's what you want to spray it with if it's a little bit tacky. Okay? I like it. It's cute. Okay, this is the last one in this series that I have gotten. Now, these were not provided by the company. I purchased these when they were on clearance so that I could get a good idea of if I want to gift any of these to my granddaughters. Alright, so we've got the resin. We turn upside down. Let's put it down there. Have our tray, and let's see. So It says to first use the sauce and the rice and stir. Okay. These are cute. I guess this, oh, we're making sushi rolls. Okay. This should be interesting. Alright, so we've got some sauce. Oh, I didn't take the things off. Here we go. Take that off. Force it open. Comes off. Alright. Stir it up just a little bit. And we need our little squeezy. Okay, so we've got that ready. Now we need our rice. So as always, I'm going to do this in just little segments. I probably won't use everything. Trying to open the little bitty package without... Okay, well that isn't gonna work, so there we go. Let's see. No, it's not opening either. I don't have a choice but to open it up even more. There we go. Okay. This rice is itty bitty. See that? So we're gonna pour some of that in this pan. I don't know how much it's gonna take, but I'll put it all in there. Yeah. And then it says some of this rice vinegar. Okay. Put it over here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. That aside, and then we got to mix it. Try not to get this resin on your fingers, or wear gloves. I found that wearing the gloves didn't work so well. Let me just get a little close-up of this. Make sure that all my rice is covered. Probably add a little more of that to it. Okay, because we are making sushi rolls, so we're going to want this to stick together. Now, understand that these are made of resin. The only way they can cure is if light gets all the way through them. So I don't know how this is going to work rolled up inside of a sushi roll. So we will just see how that works. Okay, so we've got our rice all mixed up. And let's see. Okay. There's our little board. Had the sushi, whatever it is, these things were taped to it. So we gotta open them up. Let's see. Hopefully I cut down enough to open it. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna assume that we got to pull those out. There are. Let's see how many there are. Okay. Several. So this is one. I'm assuming you would just use one. There's rice, and then yeah, you put the rice in those, and then you roll it up into a little cone. Okay. Now, I don't know how many of these little sushi things you're supposed to put together, because there's like 4 or 5 sheets here, so maybe I was supposed to be using more than one. But I'm gonna form this with my fingers. Those tools are really hard to work with. Let's put a little more in there. Rice is the main component of a sushi roll, I guess. So let's get that in there and form it right. I bet little kids would have better with these tools, having littler fingers. Okay, there we go. All right, I have my towel right here. Clean my hands off. Now I gotta open these. Oh, that has big tape over it. Okay. Okay. Tape on both sides. Okay. So now we got these little pieces. These are my tweezers. They're a little bit better than theirs, in my opinion. Yeah, it says put one of those and one of those. I don't know what this is, but it's going in there. One of these is going in there. You get one up. Like that. And then I'm going to roll this. See if I can roll it like it shows into a cone. Just to roll it like this. Maybe that's why you're supposed to have more papers than one. I don't know. Alright, off camera. This is just not working out very well. Wonder if you could cure it and then roll it. Which I may just do that. So I'm going to try that on the first one. So I'm going to try to cure it like this. And we'll cure it like this, and then I'll come back and I'll roll it.